is sharp tonight. It cuts right through my coat and through the light of the single lamp that's burning in this room, chasing shadows through the growing gloom.
We were supposed to be a harvest of gold, a story for the ages bravely told. But I'm standing here with just the withered leaves, clutching at a love that time deceives.
We were a vineyard full of sun and promise bright. Now we're just a fading memory in the fading light, like grapes left hanging when the frost came down. Our sweetest moments were a thorny crown. Yeah, we withered before we were refined, just two hearts broken on the vine. So much juice, so much potential lost. We never got to count the final cost. You were the soil, I was the climbing green, the most beautiful future that I'd ever seen. We intertwined our branches and our roots, dreaming of the sweet and heavy fruits.
But the rain stopped falling, the air turned dry. We watched our chances slowly drift right by. Neither of us reached the water hose. Now look at how the empty trellis shows.
We were a vineyard full of sun and promise bright. Now we're just a fading memory in the fading light, like grapes left hanging when the frost came down. Our sweetest moments were a thorny crown. Yeah, we withered before we were refined, just two hearts broken on the vine. So much juice, so much potential lost. We never got to count the final cost. They say that wine gets better with the years, but our vintage just dissolved in silent tears. We didn't ferment, we didn't get to age, just stripped right out before we turned the page. No time for richness, no time to get strong. We tasted bitter, where did we go wrong?
We were a vineyard full of sun and promise bright. Now we're just a fading memory in the fading light,
like grapes left hanging when the frost came down. Our sweetest moments wore a thorny crown. Yeah, we withered before we were refined, just two hearts broken on the vine. So much juice, so much potential lost. We never got to count the final cost. Broken on the vine, just sour memories of what was mine. A never got to be divine, just broken on the vine. The key still fits the lock, the door still swings, but nothing here feels like it used to bring. That warmth, that comfort, that sense of home. Now I just walk through this house alone.
The clock on the wall ticks with a heavy sound.
The only rhythm left
To be found.
I turn the TV up, I try to drown it out, but there's a new voice in the house that shouts, and the silence is too loud. It's a roaring sea, a deafening wave of you and me, of the laughter we stopped sharing, the plans we had. It's a silent symphony, and it's driving me mad. Every empty space holds your name in the air, a screaming reminder that you're not there. I can't find a corner, I can't find a shroud, 'cause baby, the silence is too loud.
I open up the closet, your jackets are still hanging, a scent of cedar and a memory painting. I shut the door quickly, try to catch my breath. This quiet room is suffocating me to death.
I remember nights when we would talk till dawn. Now the only conversation is that you're gone. I'm desperate for a whisper, a sound, a sigh, anything to stop this agonizing cry. And the silence is too loud. It's a roaring sea, a deafening wave of you and me, of the laughter we stopped sharing, the plans we had. It's the saddest symphony, and it's driving me mad. Every empty space holds your name in the air, a screaming reminder that you're not there. I can't find a corner, I can't find a shroud, 'cause baby, the silence is too loud. If a sound could break a heart, I'd be in pieces on the ground. But it's the lack of it, the void, that's bringing me down. It fills the cracks in the wall, the space in the hall.
It's an echo chamber of our rise and fall.
I trade all the city noise, all the traffic rush, for just one moment of our comfortable hush. And the silence is too loud. It's a roaring sea, a deafening wave of you and me, of the laughter we stopped silence is too loud. If silence is too loud, a forever cloud, won't you say something, anything? Please stop the ringing. Please stop the ringing of a distant clock ticking loudly. We were a summer story in the middle of the spring, a fast and furious, beautiful, fragile thing. We grew too fast, shot too high toward the sun. Now look at the damage that the heat has done. The bloom is fading, the petals on the ground. No chance for roots to take hold, no solid ground. It wasn't age or distance that pulled us apart. It was just the sudden silence of a premature heart. 'Cause it's a different kind of breaking when a love dies young, a song that barely started but can't be sung. We don't have the memories of fading slow, just the sharp, clean cut of watching a future go. There's no comfortable closure, no gentle end, just an open wound that time can't mend, leaving a ghost in every single place we've been. That's the tragedy of where our story ends, when love dies young. I look at the calendar, it doesn't make much sense. Only a few months from intense, but past tense. We were supposed to see the seasons change, grow old together, leave this narrow range. But the book was closed right on chapter 3, a sudden finish to you and me. No final words whispered soft and low, just an empty space where the forever used to go. 'Cause it's a different kind of breaking when a love dies young, a song that barely started but can't be sung. We don't have the memories of fading slow, just the sharp, clean cut of watching a future go. There's no comfortable closure, no gentle end, just an open wound that time can't mend, leaving a ghost in every single place we've been. That's the tragedy of where our story ends, when a love dies young. The hardest part is not the pain today, it's the phantom years they say we threw away.
wistful, sad, unfinished design.
'Cause it's a different kind of breaking when a love dies young. A song that barely started but can't be sung. We don't have the memories of fading slow, just the sharp, clean cutter watching a future go. There's no comfortable closure, no gentle end, just an open wound that time can't mend, leaving a ghost in every single place we've been. That's the tragedy of where our story ends, when a love dies young. When a love dies young. All the words that were left unspoken, all the songs unsung, gone too soon, gone too soon.
The coffee in the pot is getting cold. Another story that won't get told. The morning light cuts across the floor, landing on the space where you were before. I trace the silence that fills up the room, a hollow sound that seals my lonely doom. Every picture frame, every empty chair, just a monument to what is no longer there. If you're not here, the world has gone grayscale, a ship without a rudder in a bitter gale. The sun can rise and the stars can shine, but there's no light left in this heart of mine.
Every breath I take feels like a heavy chore, 'cause nothing matters anymore. The rhythm of my life is broken and unclear, and there's no music in the air if you're not here. I drive past places where we used to meet, the old cafe down on Elm Street. I still avoid the park where we first kissed, adding moments to an endless if I miss list. The bed feels massive, cold against my skin, a war zone where the silence always wins. I rearrange the pillows just to cope, clutching at the thinnest thread of hope. If you're not here, the world has gone grayscale, a ship without a rudder in a bitter gale. The sun can rise and the stars can shine, but there's no light left in this heart of mine. Every breath I take feels like a heavy chore, 'cause nothing matters anymore. The rhythm of my life is broken and unclear, and there's no music in the air if you're not here. They say that time is supposed to heal the pain, but every single day feels like the same cold rain.
disappear. 'Cause I can't do this if you're not here.
The streetlights blur through the rainy glass. Another night alone, watching moments pass. I trace the lines where your hand used to be. A map of silence stretched out in front of me.
My throat is tight with the things I didn't say. Words turned to dust when you walked away. A phantom weight pressing down on my chest, putting the memories to their final rest.
Oh, the weight of unspoken words, a heavy ghost that haunts these corridors. Every I love you that stayed inside my head echoes louder now that our story's dead.
We built a wall with the bricks of our pride, with everything we chose to hide. Now I'm buried underneath the sound of the silence where the love was found.
You look at me with that question in your eyes, beneath the cover of 1,000 quiet skies. I saw the doubt, I saw the need to hear that I would always keep you standing here.
But I was scared of being that exposed, kept the door to my heart securely closed. And now the lock is broken, but you're gone, leaving me to face the brutal dawn.
Oh, the weight of unspoken words, a heavy ghost that haunts these corridors. Every I need you that stayed inside my head echoes louder now that our story's dead.
We built a wall with the bricks of our pride, with everything we chose to hide. Now I'm buried underneath the sound of the silence where the love was found.
If I could scream them from the highest peak, all the promises I was too weak to speak, would it bring you back? Would it change the end, or just break a heart that I couldn't mend?
The sorry lives where the stage should be.
A tragic silent symphony. Oh, the weight of unspoken words, a heavy ghost that haunts these corridors. Every don't leave me that stayed inside my head echoes louder now that our story's dead.
We built a wall with the bricks of our pride, with everything we chose to hide. Now I'm buried underneath the sound of the silence where the love was found. The weight of unspoken words, it's the saddest sound I've ever heard.
Just the silence
And me, and the words that will never be free.